Are you ready? OMG. Oh my goodness. Hi, guys. How y'all doing? It is midweek. It is Wednesday. It is World of Worship Day. It is Wow Wednesday. I am Nadine Blair and I'll be doing the honors today inside Alive for Miss Sarah, the chirpy one. So inside Alive, how y'all doing? Hope you had a great day, great morning so far. Hope you enjoyed the music, been enjoying the word of encouragement, and I hope you are ready for a live. Jump onto YouTube, jump onto Facebook, jump onto what is other something named WhatsApp. Jump! Oh my goodness, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. Here we go. Inside Alive, of course, you know how we roll. You will be inspired. You will be informed. You will be entertained. You will be engaged. Oh, yeah. Coming up in a few, we'll have the highlights in news. 1:45, we get your brain ticking and rolling inside Mentor Size. Inside Prayer Blast, we gonna blast the place with prayer. No prayer needed nowadays, you know. Yes, man. And we join the Hope for Life Prayer Breakthrough team. Our worship artist of the day is Lauren Daigle. What a girl can sing. And 3 o'clock, OMG, it's the Alive Bible Challenge. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? It is coming up at 3 o'clock, and I want to see you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Oh, yeah. You got to join us live at 3. That's like one of my highlights in the week. Trust me, I'm so excited about the Bible Challenge. And guess who I met, Fabian? You remember when we used to do, is what I said, I like my spectacles, and my spectacles due for change now. Them so old, but thank you. Do you remember when we used to do Fellowship Fridays Bible quiz? And you know how people hooked up and they got married and yeah. And then we had, I think it was the first case that we had a couple, 2 persons, man and a woman, of course. They met, they fell in love, they got married, they got pregnant, and then they had a baby. And we called the baby the quiz baby. I saw the quiz baby. She ain't a baby no more. She big, she grown. She looking so sweet. She's like, do you remember me? No, miss, me don't remember you. And then she started to explain, and then her mom came over, and I was like, oh, yes, you. Oh, it was so good seeing them. Wonder if we'll have that in ABC. But it's virtual. Can you meet and date virtually? I don't know. We'll see. Celebrations, yeah, birthday, anniversary, or just because. That's at 3:45. 4 o'clock, we've got the Small People Show with Auntie Colleen. I am Nadine, okay? They keep mixing us up all these after all these years. And of course, music, Youth Sounds at 4:30, and it's a wrap at 5 o'clock. But before we go any further that's not a word. We bring you the highlights in the news. Let's talk about what's going on in enough things. I mean, if you follow what's happening in Jamaica today, I mean, you could write a book. Crazy, don't it? But in the midst of all of that, you know, there's some good stuff that's happening. Well, let's talk about what's happening in the highlights of the news. Police appealing to relatives of deceased to claim body. The police are asking the relatives of a man who was killed in Crossroads, Kingston 5 on Thursday, July 8, to come forward to confirm his identity and claim his body. According to the police, an identification card found on the deceased gave his name as Shay Green, 36 of Barbican Road in Kingston. That's Shay Green. It's reported that at about 5:30 p.m., Green and another male boarded a coaster bus and demanded money from the driver. The conductor, on seeing the altercation, ran from the bus. He was allegedly chased by Green along the roadway in the direction of Carib 5. The bus driver then reportedly reversed the bus into the lay-by where Green turned and ran towards the bus. He was hit by the door, fell over, and was run over. The driver then alerted the police, and Green was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. The police are appealing to Green's family or anyone with information that can assist. If not already, please contact the police. Job justice. The government is being urged to put the matter of compensation for vaccine injury on the table alongside any discussion or move towards a COVID-19 vaccination mandate. Vincent Morrison, president of the Union of Clerical, Administrative and Supervisory Employees, and Carla Gulota, head of Stand Up Jamaica, made the recommendation against the background of indications that the matter of mandatory vaccination in Jamaica could be brought to the fore shortly. And we will hear more about that. Festival song album for Grammy consideration. Did you all hear that? I heard, man, I saw that email coming in my box. I was like, go Jamaica, go. The Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Olivia Grange, has announced that the 2021 Jamaica Festival Song Album, featuring the 12 finalists in this year's competition, is on the long list of entries for a Grammy Award. That means the Jamaica Festival Song Album is being considered among the entries for the Best Reggae Album Grammy Award. That nice! This is just great news, Grange said in a statement today. The ministry said the list of entries is now being reviewed by eligible voting members of the Royal Academy, where votes will determine the final 5 nominees in the reggae category. That's so great. The first round of voting takes place between October 22 and November 5. I told you some good is happening in the middle of all of the bad, don't it? All right. WHO is keeping a close eye on Delta subvariant. What's the difference between a variant and a subvariant? The WHO said it was closely tracking a Delta subvariant. So it's from the Delta variant and not so much from the COVID variant, I suppose, to determine whether it was more transmissible than the original strain as COVID-19 cases rise globally again. It was also examining whether people were more resistant to the particular subvariant called AY.4.2. Lord, if you're not busy, you can come now, please. Which has been detected in at least 42 countries. People of God, make we just keep yourself to yourself. Please and thanks. Afternoon, everybody. We got to be careful and live ready and live right. Why? Because Jesus soon come. And if he comes in 1 day, 10 days, 10 months, 10 years from now, it's just better that we just live ready and done. As my mother always say, and I tell you all the time, I could just live ready and go. Ladies and gentlemen, I was at the prayer explosion the other day for Jamaica Youth for Christ, and we had such a wonderful time. Those of you on Facebook, on YouTube and all of that, Portia, Ricardo Portius, Derek, Angela Masters, how you doing? Bless up yourself. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much. Rowena, Charmaine, Allison, good afternoon to you. Bless up yourself. Enough love. Good afternoon to you. Ven Reese, liking my spectacles. Thank you. Carlene Mendez and everybody. Thank you. We're going to have a wonderful time. Jump over to WhatsApp. Monica just come from Windsor. Yeah. Well, if ever a time in Jamaica we need prayer, is now. And we need to open up our eyes and ask the Holy Spirit for discernment. You know, if things are happening that cause his stomach to turn. And women, we have that little intuition. As a matter of fact, we have sense. Man, woman, boy, and girl, we have sense. But sometimes we ignore the little sense that we have. That, you know, that little thing that says, not do something. In a right. No, sir. Yes. Hi, good day to you, Suzette. Suzette is soon here. You soon find out. Rachel Lundan, Charmaine out of Pepine, Dwayne, Tracy, Ricardo Portius, Leon Grant, Charles out of Milko, Sister Joyce, and everybody else. It's time. It's time. It's time. That's a wrap for our broadcast on YouTube and Facebook. Catch us later on. Keep it locked on Love 101 on our social media platforms. To those of you on the radio, to those of you who think that gospel music has gone too far, you feel that